What a success, all right? Donald Trump's campaign manager, Corey Lewandowski, charged with simple battery. That's a misdemeanor, I should say. He grabbed a reporter's arm. Donald Trump, though, standing by his guy, not going to fire him, not going to suspend him. Roll tape.
She's grabbing my arm. She's not supposed to. She broke through Secret Service. You see me trying to push her hand off my arm. She's got a pen in her arm, which she's not supposed to have. And it shows that she's a very aggressive person who is grabbing at me and touching me. Maybe I should file charges against her. They want me to destroy a man's life. And the other two candidates, Kasich and Cruz, said, oh, he should be fired. Fired for what?
Judge Napolitano is here. That's an introduction.
I like that. Fired for what?
Look, when I saw that, I understand that it is battery in strictly legalistic terms. You touch someone who doesn't wish to be touched, that is battery. I got it. But in any other context, that is not battery at all, is it?
It's not criminal battery. It may be civil battery. This is no place for police and law enforcement. This is the moral equivalent of being jostled in a subway, of being bumped into by somebody who's trying to get across the street faster than you are, something that happens to us every day. Not every unconsented to touching is a criminal event. And the police and law enforcement and prosecutors have no place getting involved in this.
But they've laid a charge. Is it the police? The police have laid the charge that under the strict terms of the law, it is misdemeanor battery.
The prosecutor has what's called prosecutorial discretion, which is the ability to say we are not going to charge this person with this event under these circumstances. And the exercise of that discretion is not appealable. You cannot appeal to a court and ask the court to order the prosecutor to prosecute someone. Now, I say this with a couple of caveats. As you know, I have a financial relationship with Donald Trump. I have not selected a candidate publicly, but I'm going to talk about as the one I want to win. I also know and like and respect Michelle Fields, and I've worked with her here at Fox. But this is not a criminal event. If she believes she was injured or harmed by what she says Mr. Lewandowski did, she can sue him civilly where the level of proof is lower and the police and law enforcement are not involved, and she'll have to prove to a jury what her harm was.
Why did it take so, what was it, a month?
That's the first question the police will ask. Why did you wait a month to file this? Well, they taunted her. Let's face it, Donald Trump taunts people. They taunted her in the month, and she decided to respond to it. Inappropriate.
Is that a legal ground to sue?
No,
not to sue, but to press the charge.
It's not an appropriate use of law enforcement. The courts in Florida, the police in Florida, the prosecutors in Florida ought to have better things to do to maintain public safety and protect our rights and our property than this.
Are you implying that the authorities in Florida had an axe to grind against Donald Trump?
I don't know that to be so. I don't know who the prosecutor is. I know they're publicly elected in Florida. I don't know if this prosecutor is involved in the presidential campaign at all. But this is a case that should be dismissed by the courts and never should have been filed in the first place.
I think that sums it up there, Judge. Thank you very much. Next case.
Now, a lot of defense lawyers are furious at me.
I'll bet they are. Judge Napolitano, thanks very much. We'll see you later, I hope.
You got it.
All right.
Of course.
All right.